Okay, first of all, hang on 1 second, everybody. Okay, here we go. First of all, how's everybody doing today? Hi there, Clifford. As you can see here, we're getting ready to talk about the Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase number 2. The reason I'm saying this is number 2 is because Nintendo already had one. Is either last month or the month before that. Anyway, let's go ahead and get on to the meat of it now. Let's go ahead and switch over to the second screen, or the coverage screen. Let me hide my webcam for a second so that we're not seeing my mug while we're watching this together. And then we'll talk about each one of these separately after we show the video. So anyway, here we go. And also, let me go ahead and make this bigger. Okay, here we go now, everybody.
Hi everyone! Welcome to our second Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase. Today, we'll continue delivering the latest information about upcoming Nintendo Switch games exclusively from our development and publishing partners. We'll be releasing more videos in the series this year, so please be on the lookout. Okay, let's get into the headlines. Experience the music of Kingdom Hearts like never before. Embark on a musical journey in a rhythm-based world. Stages are themed after locations from the Kingdom Hearts series and the Disney universe. Match the rhythm with good timing to achieve high scores, and use special abilities to attack and defeat enemies. A variety of modes are available, including Memory Dive, where you play stages from past memories, and Boss Battle, where you square off against fearsome foes by dodging their powerful attacks. Clearing stages unlocks a music player in story cinematics, so you can relive memorable scenes from the Kingdom Hearts series. Compete against other players for high scores in online and local multiplayer. A free-for-all mode exclusive to the Nintendo Switch version also features local play for up to 8 players.
Baby Mickey.
Plus, experience an all-new chapter in this game. Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory launches on Nintendo Switch November 13th.
Okay, guys, let me go ahead and bring my face back, and we'll talk about these each a little bit each time as we go through them. Hang on one moment. Okay, first up, as you can see here, if you're interested in music and rhythm-based games first, we got Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memories. And as you can see here, this is just basically sort of a musical play-along of Kingdom Hearts with worlds from like from like Frozen. Then there's also other ones too. As you can see here in the, hang on one second. There's one part here where okay, like right Okay, like right here, for example, here is the frozen world. And then you got others as well. Let me see if there's another big one here that I can talk about that I can remember.
Chapter in this game.
Hang on one
Kingdom
moment.
Hearts Melody Free-for-all mode exclusive to the Nintendo Switch version also
And also, as you can see here, there's also a free-for-all mode as well for those who are interested in it. Anyway, let's move on to the next part. Let me skip ahead here now. Next up, we're going to talk about Fuser. Let me go ahead and hide my mug again so we can watch that, and then we'll bring my face back and talk about this one. And then at the end, I will give my overall thoughts. Here we go.
mix it up in Fuser.
Hey everyone, Zoe from Harmonix here, and I'm so excited to give you one of our first looks at collaborative multiplayer in Fuser, our revolutionary music mixing game coming this fall to the Nintendo Switch system. As an added bonus, I'm excited to announce 3 new songs that will be on the Fuser soundtrack: Ghosts and Stuff from Deadmau5, Dance Monkey from Tones and I, and Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. If that wasn't enough, we're also revealing one of our all-new larger-than-life stages at the same time. Let's get right to it. So I've rounded up 3 friends, and we're each going to take a turn at the decks. I'm leading things off, and you can see that my friends are digging it from all the fire emojis they're throwing up. Now it's Troy's turn, and I'm showing him some emoji love. This mix is definitely chef's kiss. Alright, we've all taken our turns, and it's time to see who's had the hottest mix. I hope you enjoyed this quick look at Fuser multiplayer in action. We'll see you on stage this fall.
Okay, there you go, guys. That was basically a look at Fuser. Let me go ahead and bring my face back and we'll talk about this. Okay, there we go. Okay, now with Fuser here, hang on one second. As you can see here, this can kind of remind you of Guitar Hero in a way. As you can see here, you've got the blue, the purple, the red, and the yellow symbols here. Which, again, like I said, kind of reminds me of a Guitar Hero type of game. So, let's go ahead and move on to the next thing. Hang on one moment. Hang on one second, guys. Let me get the let me get the cat to move. What, Lulu? Sorry about this, guys. Hang on. Okay, here we go. Moving on to the next. Moving on to the next thing here. Hang on. I apologize that this is taking so long. Here we go.
Games from the Taiko no Tatsujin series make their way onto the Nintendo Switch system in one pack. Join Don-chan in 2 great RPG adventures by traveling through time, or by saving the world from strange incidents. Face off against enemies in rhythmic battles by chaining combos with powerful taiko drums. Recruit monsters to become your allies. Check each monster's personality and create a formidable party to take down fearsome foes. And if you like to enjoy just playing along to the music, a rhythm mode is available. More than 130 songs are included in this collection. Drum to your heart's content in Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythmic Adventure Pack, coming to Nintendo Switch Winter 2020.
Okay, there we go, guys. As you can see here, let me bring my face back again. We'll talk about this a little bit. Okay, now this right here can kind of remind you of anything involving previous games with drums, like the Donkey Konga series, or even Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. You also have other regular modes here too. Hang on, let me go back to the very beginning for a second.
Join Don-chan in 2 great RPG adventures by traveling through time, or by saving the world from strange incidents.
As you can see here, it's not all just playing the drums, as you can see.
Face off against enemies in rhythm.
And here's the rhythm-based battles right here.
Battles by chaining combos with powerful Taiko drums. Recruit monsters to become your allies.
But as you can see here, there are over 250 monsters in total in this game. At the end of this, I will give my my takeaways and what I would definitely recommend and what I wouldn't recommend. But let's go ahead and move on now to give me 1 second to fit the. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to World of Tanks now. Give me one moment. And let me go ahead and hide my face here again, and then we'll watch this part.
Battlefield.
Okay, here we go. Okay, guys, as y'all saw there, this is basically another one of those types of games where if you're interested in playing around with tanks, you will definitely want World of Tanks Blitz. Hi there, Sarah. How you doing? Yeah, it's not necessarily an ad. It's me talking about the Nintendo Direct Mini. If my mouth will English today, sorry about that. But anyway, what we've talked about so far, to catch you up a little bit, Sarah, was we've showed off the Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memories. We've showed off a game called hang on 1 second, let me find it. After Kingdom Hearts, there was Fuser. And then we had the Takuto, or however you say that name, is basically a another rhythm-based game. And then here's where we're at now on the World of Blitz thing. So let's go ahead and switch over now to the next thing on the list, which is going to be basically a boxing game with the Rocky and Creed series. Yeah, the Rocky and Creed series here. It is called Big Rumble Boxing. So here we go. Let me go ahead and hide my face again, and then we'll get on with that.
World of Tanks Blitz launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Train, fight, and win to become a boxing champion. Rise through the ranks in this knockout boxing game. Intuitive controls meet hard-hitting fighting techniques for seamless action. Experience a true underdog journey through story-driven interactions and fierce battles. Plus, you can hone your boxing skills in classic Rocky training montages. In free play mode, fight as Rocky Balboa, Adonis Creed, an entire roster of fighting legends from the Rocky and Creed franchises, including Apollo Creed, Ivan and Victor Drago, and Clubber Lang. Local multiplayer is also available. You can go head-to-head with friends in adrenaline-fueled matches. Step into the boxing ring in Big Rumble Boxing Creed Champions, coming to Nintendo Switch, Spring 2021.
Okay, let's go ahead and talk about this just a little bit, and then we'll move on to the next thing. Let me go ahead and bring my face back, though. Okay, here we go. As you can see here, we got all kinds of modes with the big boxing, big Rumble Boxing Creed Champions and stuff like that. Where you've got like Rocky, you've got Apollo Creed. Let's see here. Then there's also you've got other big names from the Rocky and the Creed series, as they said here. Then you got a lot of different modes here that they talked about too. Let's also move on to showing off some of these just a little bit. As you can see here, we got showing off some. We got two of them showing off a third round right here with 34 seconds left. And then, of course, you got like Rocky and Drago, and there's just a lot of them, basically. Anyway, now let's go ahead and move on to the next thing on our list. After this, it's going to be we got 3 classic handheld RPGs making their way onto the Nintendo Switch. Let's go ahead and hide my face again so y'all can see this. Here we go.
Handheld RPGs make their way onto Nintendo Switch. Originally released on the Game Boy system, the first 3 titles in the SaGa series, the Final Fantasy Legend, Final Fantasy Legend 2, and Final Fantasy Legend 3, are coming to the Nintendo Switch system in one collection. Navigate through fantasy worlds as you fight monsters, customize your characters, explore towns, battle dungeons, and more. A high-speed mode and other helpful features have been added while retaining the appeal of the original titles. To commemorate the 30th anniversary of the series, a special anniversary song is included. Collection of SaGa, Final Fantasy Legend will launch on Nintendo Switch December 15th. Pre-purchase begins later today. Get the party going!
Okay, see you later, Sarah. Thank you for stopping in. Let's go ahead now and talk about the collection of, I guess it's SaGa, or however you say that, Final Fantasy Legend. Let me go ahead and bring my face back, and we'll talk about this a little bit. And also, the reason I'm doing it this way, guys, is because I don't want to have to re-show the entire stream or the entire video again after y'all having just watched it. So let's go over what we're seeing here. First of all, let's move on to as you can see here, Final Fantasy Legend. Let's see if they show any footage of this.
The Final Fantasy Legend,
and then as you can see here, the title screen for Final Fantasy Legend 2,
Fantasy Legend 2,
and Final Fantasy Legend 3.
Final Fantasy Legend 3 are coming.
Okay. As you can see here, they basically kept the Game Boy graphics, the Game Boy gameplay, and anything else to do with the Game Boy versions of the Final Fantasy Legend games intact, as you can see here.
Coming to the Nintendo Switch system in one collection. Navigate through fantasy worlds as you fight monsters.
And as you can see here, you've got like 1, 2, 3, 4. You got like 8. You've got like eight different monsters and stuff here, with 2 of them being an M and F versions.
Customize your characters, explore towns, battle.
And as you can see here, they're showing off towns and stuff too here.
Dungeons and more. A high-speed mode and other helpful features have been added while retaining the appeal of the original titles. To commemorate the 30th anniversary of the series.
And also, as you can see here, guys, to commemorate the 30th anniversary of this game, they're going to add some more. They're going to add a song to it here.
A special anniversary song is included.
Anyway, let's go ahead and make sure there's
Collection
nothing
of
else.
SaGa.
Okay, nope. But for me, I will give my overall thoughts on each one of these games and stuff at the end instead of doing it this way. So next, let me go ahead and hide my face again as we move on to the next thing on the list.
Final Fantasy Legend will launch on Nintendo Switch December 15th. Pre-purchase begins later today. Get the party going in the latest Just Dance game.
So they say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, eh, eh. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. Ooh, I sing you every time. And do my eye, I like your style. You make me wanna cry. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. So they say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, 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 oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, eh, eh. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again.
Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and say here, let me bring my face back first. Okay, guys, as y'all saw, basically right here, this is just basically another Just Dance game. So if you're not interested in Just Dance, then, like me, then just let those who are interested in it play it. And if you want to watch them, then that's fine. But if you're like me and you're not into Just Dance, then that's understandable. But I am still going to try and talk about it a little bit. Let's see here. You've got your where it's saying here, Just Dance is more than just dance, is more than dance. It's saying here, got 40 hot new tracks. As you can see here, there's other modes and stuff here too. They're basically saying it's a way to come together. And then, of course, they ended out with saying, don't start now. Then there is Bill Special twice. There's also all the good girls go to, you know, and more. And it is coming out November 12th. Hi there, Toon Raccoon. How you doing? Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next thing on our list. I'm going to hide my face again, and then we'll show off more of the this video. So here we go. Let me go ahead and get just a little bit further than the December 12th here. Hang on. Okay, here we go.
The ultimate puzzle match returns. Two legendary puzzle games reunite in Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. The latest entry includes all of the modes from the original game, including the popular Versus mode that lets you play Puyo Puyo against Tetris, the playful party mode with special items and challenges, and more. The all-new Skill Battle mode introduces skills and strategies that can quickly turn the tide of battle. Journey deeper into the worlds of Puyo Puyo and Tetris in Adventure mode, starring a vibrant cast and a brand new story. An expanded online mode is available, where up to 4 players can compete against each other in worldwide battles. And there's a lot more to reveal. Get ready for a puzzle challenge like no other. Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 drops onto Nintendo Switch December 8th.
Okay, let me bring my face back and then we'll talk about this for a second. Okay, here we go, guys. If you've ever played the Puyo Puyo games, or if you've ever played Tetris, you will definitely enjoy this this ultimate puzzle crossover. As y'all saw there, they have an adventure mode. They have the versus mode, as you can see here, the multiplayer mode. Here's the online mode, basically. Okay, here's the adventure mode. The skill-based battle mode. The party mode. Like I said, there's the versus mode. Let me make sure I'm not missing any. Okay, so far it looks like I'm not missing anything. But again, for those who are interested in this game from SaGa, it comes out December 8th. Now, knowing me, if SaGa gives me a chance to get this game as a review copy, I'm definitely going to take the advantage of it. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on past the Nintendo Direct mini thing here. Okay, here we go. Let me go ahead and hide my face one more time, and then we'll talk about this last game here.
Fight the Frost in the Minecraft Dungeons Creeping Winter DLC. Brave all new missions and take down relentless mobs on your journey to defeat the wretched Wraith at the center of the storm. Hunt down the source of corruption and discover new weapons, armor, and artifacts when this DLC makes its Arctic appearance this September. Unite to fight a dangerous threat and save humankind. Fight the Frost in the
Okay, let me bring my face back one more time. Let me bring my face back again. Hang on. Okay, as y'all saw here, they from Xbox Game Studios, Minecraft Dungeons Creeping Winter DLC available this September. Again, coming to us from Microsoft and all that, as y'all can see here. For those who've played a Minecraft game, can tell you way more about this than I can. But from what I see here, you got more skill-based strategy and stuff for this part here than anything. Okay, next up, let's go ahead and move on to Bandai Namco Entertainment Inc. and go to Jump Force Deluxe Edition, available August 28th, which is in 2 days. So let me go ahead and hide my face here, and we'll watch this, and then I'll talk about it a little bit.
Jump Force Deluxe Edition. Choose from a roster of more than 50 powerful manga heroes from Dragon Ball, Naruto, One Piece, and more. Battle in various modes, including online modes and a local tag team mode exclusive to this version. Character Pass 1 is included with the full game, which punches its way to Nintendo Switch August 28th. Defy the rules of soccer in Captain Tsubasa, Rise of New Champions. Execute powerful offensive and defensive moves to gain the advantage during action-packed matches. Customize your characters, build your dream team, and compete in online and local play. Take your shots and score in this arcade soccer game, coming August 28th. Call upon magic and might to protect your
Okay, hang on one second, guys. Let me bring my face back, because as y'all can see here, they're trying to bundle in a lot of these together now. But as y'all saw here, this is just basically an anime fan service game here, is what I'm going to call this, basically. For those who enjoy from games like Dragon Ball, dang, I can't think of any others, but if y'all enjoy like Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that, this is definitely a fan service game for you. And then, of course, they moved on to soccer real quick. Or for those in Europe who's saying football. Again, sorry about the accent there, but that's just the best way that I can do that. But as you can see here, we got Bandai Namco, Entertainment America, Captain Tsubasa, Rise of New Champions. Again, available in 2 days. Also, for those who are interested in soccer, as we call it here in America. And you can create and edit your own characters and stuff too. And then, of course, if I remember correctly, the next game we'll talk about after I show it off a little bit will be Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. Let me make sure this is the last thing on here before we move on. Yep, that's the last thing on here, so hang on one moment. After I show this off and talk about it a little bit, guys, I will give my overall thoughts and impressions on it, what I recommend and what I don't recommend again. So here we go.
Your world in this co-op action RPG. A grand adventure awaits, complete with new battles and weapons, updated graphics, and more. Team up online with friends far and near, or with other players in a party matchmaking system to fight fearsome foes. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered Edition arrives August 27th. That concludes today's Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching. Please look forward to more Partner Showcase presentations this year.
Okay, now let me go ahead and bring back the Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered Edition screen. Give me one moment. And of course, let me bring my face back so we can finish this off. And I'm going to go back to the studio for this too. So hang on one moment. Here we go. Okay, guys, here we go. I am now back into the studio. And I'm making sure that everything's looking good. Making sure nothing's off point or anything. And here we go now. Okay, now, if y'all have ever played the original Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, you will most likely want the Remastered Edition for all the new updates and stuff that they talked about here, like the updated graphics, the fixed parts to the gameplay. They talked about a lot here. As you can see here, the visuals were definitely upgraded. But now, let me go ahead and talk about my recommendations and what I would definitely rate this partner showcase at the end. Okay, first up, we've got Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory. I would definitely recommend this game if you're interested in both a rhythm game and if you're interested in Kingdom Hearts in any form or fashion. And next up, we've got we'll have Fuser. Hang on one second. As you can see here with Fuser, drop the beat and mix it up, where you've got basically like another Guitar Hero or drum simulator game basically here. As you can see here, if you're interested in those types of these types of games, then this Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase was definitely a great thing for y'all today, because they had a lot of these types of games today. And then next up, more rhythm-based games here with Takuto no however you say that name. I'll just say it's as you see here, basically a rhythmatic adventure pack. As you can see here, with more than 250 monsters, you got a beat mode here, basically, where you have to stay on rhythm. They definitely showed a lot here, though. Again, that's available winter 2020. I would definitely say this one's a mixed bag. If you're interested in these types of games, you may want it, but if you're like me, then you may not. And then next up, we had World of Tanks here. As you can see here, just basically using tanks to destroy things. You know, to destroy other tanks and other things around each land and stuff. Hang on one moment. As you can see here, they're basically saying here, have fun. Hang on. Okay, right here. As you can see here, they're saying that you can use this in like Joy-Con mode or Pro Controller mode, as you can see here, on a big screen. With 137 million players. And as you can see here, you can also do it in, even though they just didn't necessarily say it, but as you can see here, see down here, free-to-play game. So if you're interested in something like that, then that's good. And then, of course, we had Big Rumble Boxing Creed Champions. With fighters from both the Rocky and Creed series. Like Rocky Balboa, Apollo Creed, and then there's a few others, and there was a few others here too. Okay, as you can see, here's Rocky.
Rise through the ranks in this
I'm pretty sure this is Apollo Creed right here.
knockout boxing game. Intuitive controls meet hard-hitting fighting techniques for seamless action. Experience a true underdog journey through story-driven interactions and fierce battles. Plus, you can hone your...
Yep, that's Apollo Creed right here versus Rocky. Let's see here. But nonetheless, if you're interested in boxing games, you will definitely love this game. As for me, I'm basically a mixed can unboxing. If I'm interested in boxing, I would definitely consider this a play on my end, but we'll see. And then, of course, as you can see near the end of this, we went Final Fantasy heavy here with Final Fantasy Legends 1, 2, and 3 with a Final Fantasy Legends Anniversary Edition music, Anniversary Edition song at the end of that. If you're interested in the collection of SaGa, or however you say that, Final Fantasy Legend, it's available December 15th, pre-purchase later today. Which I'm pretty sure by now, since it's like 12:23 here in the East Coast, a lot of people on my time zone may be able to start pre-purchasing this now from Square Enix if y'all wanted to. Well, anyway, I'm going to definitely give my overall rating of this Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase right after I'm finished talking about all these again. Hang on. And then, of course, you got Just Dance 2021 here. To me, it's just another Just Dance game. But for those who love the series, you definitely got something. You definitely got something out of this today. Now, for me, if I was interested in buying another puzzler, other than playing Tetris Attack or Panel de Pon or even the other Puyo games that I've got, I would definitely consider getting this one right here myself. So this right here would definitely be something I would be interested in if I wanted to buy it right away. But for those who are and also for those who are definitely like me as well, when it comes to games like this, that is. But for those who are interested, Puyo Tetris 2, the ultimate puzzle crossover, is available December 8th. And then, of course, as they got ready to wrap up, they showed off a bunch of Bandai Namco games. And a Minecraft Dungeons DLC pack, as you can see here. So I'm just going to lump all these in together and say that if you enjoyed any of these if you enjoyed any of these games from Bandai Namco, you may want them. And then, of course, last but not least, we had to end out with Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. Again, if you enjoy anything Final Fantasy related, whether it be from the Crystal Chronicles games or not, remake or original, you will definitely want this. For me, I'm kind of a mixed bag when it comes to Final Fantasy. And then, of course, this is where Nintendo ended up the Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase for August 2020. So my overall thoughts and views on this particular Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase, I would definitely have to say they did way better with this one compared to the one in July. So I would have to give this a solid B, probably B plus out of this. But if y'all want a number, I would probably give this, say, about a 7.5, maybe 8 out of 10 at the most. So if y'all have any other questions or comments before we move on, before I end out this Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase number 2 reaction stream, feel free to let me know now, and we will go on a short raid as I take a break before I do some more of A Link to the Past. And I'm going to give y'all, let's see here. It is 12:28 p.m. Eastern time for me, so I will give y'all until, to make it fair, I'll give y'all till 12:35, I guess. And while y'all may be thinking up some questions, let me check my phone real quick. Hang on. Okay, for me right now, I don't have anything else basically to say about this, but since I said I'd probably give y'all until about 12:35 to come up to see if y'all have any questions or comments, but instead of just sitting here waiting on nothing, let me go ahead and put on and turn the music down just a little bit here while we're waiting. But for me, I will definitely say that I did find a few interesting things in this Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase. Okay, guys, I know I did say that's going to give y'all until at least 12:35, but I think I'm just going to cut it to 1 more minute. So at 12:32, I'm just going to go ahead and cut the stream right here. So again, thank y'all for those who watched and said hi in the chat and everything. I'm going to go ahead and say that for those who missed this particular stream, you can always watch a replay of it if there's an applause button or applaud button at the right of the likes and dislikes, then you'll know that YouTube decided to put that in this particular stream after it's uploaded and processed if you feel like you want to donate like $2 or whatever after watching this particular Nintendo Direct Mini Showcase, then feel free to. It will be like right in here between the likes and dislikes and the share button on my stream, on my particular stream/replay of this at the end. So thank y'all for tuning in. I will be setting up a link to the past, and then I will be back at 2 or not 2, about 3 or 4 p.m. Eastern time for more of A Link to the Past. Thank y'all for tuning in, and let's look for a raid target now. Who are we gonna raid? Let's see here. Who are we gonna raid? I think we are going to raid the Shiny Shack this time. They are playing Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword Part 8, the finale. And they've got 8 watching, so this is perfect for us. Now let me go ahead and turn up the music and get ready to end out the stream now. Here we go. Oh, and also, before I finish ending out this particular stream, guys, again, thank y'all for the 5 likes, by the way. Let me go ahead and say, stream supporters, thanks for supporting the stream. Please feel free to like, or feel free to donate, like, pledge, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications. Or, if you want to do more, even though I don't have it on there, please feel free to hit the applaud button. If y'all see the button after this particular stream, if you want to donate the $2 via the applause button, and I will see y'all over at the Shiny Shack. Let me go ahead and get their link and put it in the chat now. And the raid hashtag is going to be hashtag 101TS raid. Here we go. And then, of course, like I always do, I'm going to put in 3 more links in case y'all missed it. Here we go. Again, thank y'all for tuning in, and I will see y'all over at the Shiny Shack, and then I will be back at 3:30 or 4 p.m. Eastern Time with more of A Link to the Past. See y'all then, and goodbye, everybody. Here we go back to the music now.